So join me as we step into the past, piece by piece, strategy by strategy, decision by decision, to understand not just what went wrong, but why it went wrong, and how a single choice, a single mistake, changed the course of history forever. Imagine being a soldier, standing alone on a battlefield, shivering in the freezing cold, or sweating under the blazing sun, waiting, endlessly waiting for orders that may never come. Your heart pounds, your muscles ache, and every nerve is alert, yet you have no idea that the choices made by those in command, the decisions made far away from this very spot, will lead you straight into disaster. This is not just about strategy, not just about tactics drawn on a map. This is about human life, real people with dreams, families, and hopes thrown into the chaos of war. And history has a cruel way of showing us that sometimes human life was counted not as souls, but as numbers on a parchment, as pawns in a game far bigger than any one of them. Every order, every command, every miscalculation can become the difference between survival and annihilation. And for those who marched, fought, and fell, the consequences were irreversible. Our story takes us to a defining moment in history. Picture it, vast armies stretching across the fields, banners fluttering, the air thick with anticipation and fear. Commanders confer, maps are studied, and yet, in the midst of all this strategy and preparation, overconfidence creeps in. One misjudgment, one assumption, one underestimation of the enemy, and brilliance can collapse into disaster. The soldiers, unaware of the coming chaos, march forward with courage and duty, while the fate of empires hangs precariously in the balance. In these critical hours, history is made, or unmade, by human choices, by hubris, and by the fine line between genius and catastrophe. The mistake itself was deceptively simple in theory, almost trivial on paper, yet when executed, its consequences were catastrophic. Imagine the scene, the first light of dawn creeping across the battlefield, soldiers bracing themselves, and commanders realizing too late that every step, every move, every decision had led to this moment. And in that instant, it became clear this was far more than the loss of a single battle. It was a turning point, a moment that would change the course of history forever, leaving a trail of destruction and regret that no strategy could ever undo. Thousands, yes, thousands perished. Brave men and women, soldiers who had trained, marched, and fought with hope in their hearts, wiped out in a single devastating moment. Entire units vanished from the battlefield, leaving nothing but silence where once there was courage, discipline, and life. Families waited at home, hearts full of love and worry, hoping for news, but none came. And history remembered not only the strategies, the maneuvers, and the tactical brilliance or failures, but also the faces, the dreams, the lives that were lost. Because war is never just about victories or defeats. It is measured in human lives, in shattered families, in futures that would never unfold. Every number on a casualty list represents a story cut short, a story that should make us pause and reflect. What can we truly learn from such a colossal mistake? That overconfidence, even in the most seasoned commanders, can be deadly. That arrogance, even in the most powerful armies, can blind those who believe they are invincible. That no matter how mighty a force may seem, it is fragile before the unpredictability of human error. History is full of lessons, lessons etched in blood, in courage lost, in the aftermath of mistakes too great to ignore. And yet, these lessons remain for those who are willing to listen. If we study the past, we see patterns. We see the price of hubris. We see the immense value of humility and careful judgment. For those who learn, history can guide us. For those who ignore it, it has a way of repeating itself relentlessly until the cost is paid once again.
The echoes of that day still resonate, reminding us that behind every military decision, behind every battle, lie real people, real sacrifices, and the haunting reality that history often turns on a single, irreversible mistake.